But like, you think this is wifey material?
Are you saying that I'm not? Are you saying that I'm not?
Yeah, bro, come here, when you whisper.
What's up?
Hey, do you think she's wifey material by showing her out?
Who? Wifey material by showing? I mean, she's pretty fine. You know, I don't know about wifey material by showing.
No, because wifey material doesn't define what you're wearing. It's the type of person that you are.
Are you sure?
Gentlemen and gents, what we have here is yet another example of a woman who has been completely failed by her parents, the education system, and society at large. She thinks the way she dresses and talks is perfectly acceptable behavior since she merely identifies as wife material. Obviously, self-respecting men do want their women to be feminine and beautiful, but there is a fine line between classy beauty and looking like she's ready to take on the entire frat house with her rancid dust chute of extreme anguish.
But let's say if I was your boyfriend, I wouldn't like you to be wearing this
But
shit.
you're not doing. You're not. She's my girlfriend.
No, I'm not. That's why I don't give a f.
I want my girlfriend to wear this. I think my girlfriend looks hot. I want my girl to go out like that.
What has that got to do with it?
What is a guy gonna think when he sees this?
She a little.
I want my girl to go out and everybody be like, oh, she's hot.
She's thinking as a guy.
Excuse me? So you're calling me a
That's the way guys think.
So yes or no, are you calling me a
I am.
Right on, brother, I hear you. Man, I hear you.
It's comforting to know that these two women are really putting their degrees in gender studies to good use. By mainlining alcohol and then getting angry when confronted with the immutable truth that they are not wife material, they take up arms against the patriarchy by thinking that throwing a temper tantrum will allow them to magically win the argument. But what's hilarious to me is that they will never realize how stupid they've made themselves look, even after they've adopted their 7th cat at the ripe old age of 42.
There's good guys out there, which, by the way, is another thing that my pregnancy changed because I had a boy. I was very much a man hater before I had my son.
Nobody cares, Sean. Nobody cares.
You needn't adjust the resolution on your devices because this is indeed Lana Rhoades, and she is still trying to wring out as much money as humanly possible on the podcast circuit. And this is what she looks like without 8 dozen layers worth of intergalactic grade makeup. And though I can see no practical benefit as to why you would do this, at the end of the day, it's your life, Lana. Do whatever the hell you want with it. It's not gonna stop us from making fun of you, but you do you.
And now I'm still very much a girl's girl, but I'm more of like an ally of all people versus just women now.
What does that even mean?
You can think whatever the hell you want, Lana, but it doesn't change anything about you. You still parade around your bastard son because it gets you on podcasts. You still spew out BS political talking points because you're incapable of thinking for yourself. And just because you say you're an ally, we see past that crap. The manosphere doesn't have allies. Kinda more like a brotherhood. And sure, exceptions have been made for honorary bros, but you simply don't have a chance in hell. We're not that desperate for new membership.
I look at my son and how pure and innocent he is, and I'm like, there's a little Milo and all these men out there. Like, they have a mom that thinks about them the way that I think about my son.
Yeah.
And that's really helped me see that
like humanize them a little bit.
Nobody cares what you think.
Maybe I'm wrong on this one, but I feel if Lana Rhoades started drinking glasses of bleach, it would mean she grew smarter. If Lana's being genuine, then whoop-de-doo, you no longer hate men simply because they exist. What do you want, a medal? Most of us have known this for our entire lives, and it didn't require having a child out of wedlock to learn that particular lesson. This realization of yours doesn't make you special, Lana. It just makes you yet another human. A human who has a body count that rivals the entire campaign of Call of Duty Black Ops. And that's a lot of bodies. And let's face it, you both probably smell the same as well.
Ew, what a mess. Ew. Ew. Ew.
I quit at being independent. I don't want to do this shit no more. This shit is draining. I'm so ready to have a man come into my life and take care of me.
You know, something about that is just downright unsettling.
My tires pop. 2 of my tires pop. And I'm sitting in my car because I don't know what the fuck to do. Obviously, I know what the fuck to do, but I don't want to do this shit no more. Like,
that's not my problem. It's yours.
Sorry, woman, you can't just submit to the patriarchy the very second your life becomes mildly inconvenient. That's not how it works. You spent your entire life telling men that you could do anything a man could do it better, and that you didn't need no man for nothing. But now that you require a small amount of heavy lifting, you just want to quit? Sorry, honey, you asked for equality, and this is what equality looks like. Maybe you should have thought about that before getting into a situationship with Tyrone.
I'm ready to have someone come into my life and take care of me. This shit is so fucking draining. This independent life, like, I don't want to do this shit anymore. I quit. Because every time something happens, I always have to figure shit out on my own.
No shit, Sherlock!
That has nothing to do with genders, woman. That's called being an adult. Whenever a problem hits you, you have to put away whatever's going on in your life and fix it before moving on to the next of life's many calamities. Yeah, it's a pain in the ass. It's physically and emotionally draining, and it's something that humanity has had to deal with for eons. All you're doing when you post crap like this online is showing the entire planet how you're incapable of doing the bare minimum it takes to be a grown-up in today's society. And trust me when I say this, lady, judging from your hair, your makeup, and your inhuman lips, you don't need any help in that department.
And I don't want to do that shit anymore. Ya. Ya renuncio, ya no quiero ser independiente, ya. I want to be spoiled and taken care of. Because I shouldn't have to be stressing about shit like this. I'm tired.
How much you want to bet that the only reason she's saying this is because of her flat tires? If she didn't have any car trouble, she probably would have driven home thinking she's a boss bae because she can order her own DoorDash. But because she has flat tires, now all of a sudden she needs a man in her life. And because she's not an adult, she thinks that means living a pampered life without stress or responsibility. And I hate to break it to you, woman, but that's not the job of a wife or a girlfriend. That's the life of a cat. And if you don't already know this, trust me, you will, because I see an infinite number of them in your future. And that's gonna do it for today's video, gentlemen and gents. As always, if you find that my particular brand of comedy is bringing you to the brink of laughter, then why don't you scroll on down, click that like and subscribe button, and ring the notification bell so we can give the good old-fashioned middle finger to the YouTube algorithm. Thank you so much for checking out the new video, and until next time, peace out, homies.